Yo, what's up, everybody? Thanks for tuning in on another closing bell with Mr.Stacks. Although we aren't really closing right now, it's about an hour till, give or take. I just wanted to fill y'all in on what's been going on throughout the day here in the market. For all you new viewers, I know y'all trying to get in the know. As you can see, I know y'all checking it out. Wanted to see and get the feel of what we're doing here. Well, we're trying to put some money in your pocket. That's what we're about here. We're trying to chase down these stocks that are looking to break out, and we're trying to get in them before they actually make those big moves. And today we're talking about some super stocks. You know what I'm saying? We got some stocks on the radar that are looking to make some real big gains, some real big moves soon. And I want to put y'all in the know, and if that's something y'all trying to learn, something you want to know, hit that subscribe button, show the channel some love. Thumbs up, always appreciated also. But let's go ahead and dive right in and let y'all know what we're looking at here. As you can see, we had a pretty decent day. Scanner's looking pretty green, but we do have some red also. As you can see, I don't scan every single stock in the market, but I do got my list of favorites up here. But I do have four that are actually five I wanted to cover today in our today's session. And these are ones that I've been kind of following over the last few days. You know me, I like to get on the train early. And there's some that I've been following for weeks before they actually make their big moves. And we've seen some pretty good moves today. And on some of our other ones that we've been riding out here for from the start of the week, we're actually starting to gain higher and higher, which has been really exciting today. And I just kind of want to fill y'all in. And if y'all ain't really familiar in what we're doing on this channel, check out those videos, man. Check out all the videos that I post. I'm going to share some here on the bottom of this one just to let y'all know what we're calling. You can see where some of these prices are at today, and you can see where we bought in and when we started making those call outs, letting y'all know, like, hey man, these are on the radar. Let's put them on the watch list. Keep an eye on them. They're about to be making some moves soon, and that's what we're about to do again today on some of these super stocks. But off the back, we got YVR, Liquid Media Group. We got Zella Technologies up here. BBIG, which is Vinco Ventures. And we also have ANY, which is Sphere 3D Corp. I also have another one that I wanted to fill y'all in on, and that's going to be Elys, ELYS, which is Elys Game Technology. We're going to cover this one also today. But let's go ahead and fill y'all in from the top here. We got YVR, and YVR was a real good play today. This is one that I've been following for a few weeks. I'm gonna show y'all what I was talking about, following the trend that it was doing over the last several days, and I'm gonna just fill y'all in on the video I'm gonna provide at the end of this one. Y'all can check out. But I just wanted to let y'all know, like, today was the day. Today's the day we made the move, and it was real exciting today. And we made some pretty good money here. Although we came back down to a lower level, we're looking to still ride it out. I really feel like we got some higher prices coming pretty soon. As you can see, we're still trending up here on the daily. Even though some of our days are closing in red, we've still been trending up here little by little. We just have a lot of selling pressure up here on these levels here. We reached a high today of around 227. And this is where we're starting to see a resistance level here. As you can see, we had a previous candle that was closing around that level also. They hit an all-time high back in July. But digging in here on the 30-minute, as you can see, we've already popped up this morning pre-market. As the market opened, we started to do a little sell-off. We hit that 7-day moving average. We jumped up again, and then we started to push up higher and higher. Finally, we hit a resistance level around 227. Started to pull back. A little bit of sell-off. People started taking some profits here, and then we started to try to push back up on that 7-day moving average. A little bit more resistance around that 210, which is a level we're going to need a break if we're trying to move higher. So we ended up pulling back more though, and came all the way back down to the 21-day moving average. But right here is kind of looking where we're holding a good amount of support. As you can see, we started to have another green candle form, pushing back up to the $2 mark on the 30-minute chart here. So if we can break back above this 7-day moving average 203, we'll be looking for this range right here to squeeze up again, breaking back above 210. I'm not sure if this will happen today. I do know there was some real good news though that was released this morning, as far as an agreement that they finally announced, and they had signed a definitive agreement to acquire IndieFlex. And now, if y'all aren't familiar with IndieFlex, it's something I was checking out. I believe it's starting to be more like a an upcoming of a competitor similar to like Netflix, I guess you could say. But this is something you can actually do on your mobile app, and it's a little more detailed as to things you want to watch when you're on the go. You don't necessarily have to be at home when you're wanting to watch these types of flicks or films, and it's pretty neat. I haven't actually checked out their app, but I was looking into what the company does, and they have some pretty good application as well as their technology that they're using as far as being able to, you know, watch some of these videos and gain access to some of their features they have on there. But I'm going to probably dig in a little more in this company. I'm going to be holding these shares that I have. I got a pretty good position I'm holding down on YVR, as I've called before. And today was a good day. We made a little bit of money, but I'm going to continue to hold it down. We're going to see how tomorrow plays out. Today just doesn't feel like it was the pop I was expecting to see. I was hoping to probably push closer to, 275 or so. So I'm thinking maybe tomorrow may be the day to come. So we're going to wait and watch this just to see how it plays out. But as you can see here on the daily, we're still looking pretty good here. Looking at our weekly, as you see, I had that trend drawn. High to high, all the way down. And we finally broke out today. So it's been real fun playing this. These are the highs of the trend. Hitting those high marks all the way down. We finally broke out. So we're looking to test these higher levels hopefully real soon. But we do have to break through 230 or so in order for us to move higher. So keep it on the radar, y'all. This one's gonna be fun. We're at a good value right now. We have a high of about $7 or so in the history of it. $7.50, you see, and it wasn't really that long ago. It was a few months back in March. And we're looking to maybe start squeezing back up as we're breaking through trend. We're breaking through that downtrend, starting to push back to the upside. Our volume started to come in. We're at 922% above our daily average today. Normally trading about 1 million shares. We're at 13 million shares today, y'all. So interest starting to draw in. Maybe a little something to give it a little boost. May be published out again. I'm not real sure. But it's something to keep an eye on as we're coming back down, testing these lows. I really think we're going to be breaking back above this 227 real soon. So just keep that in mind, y'all. Keep an eye on it. And don't say I didn't call it. Stock number 2, though. Zella Technologies, XELA. This is one of my favorites. I know there's a lot of fans out there of Zella Technologies. Just to run back and give y'all history of how this one's been playing out. Do we have a weekly? I think we do have a weekly. Look at this. We had a $22 price target all the way back here in October of 2019. This was 2 years ago. This is the history of the stock, $22. So recently we've been testing highs, back in March, back in July. And then we're starting to curl back up and test this level again as we're consolidating into this downward wedge here. You see this? We do have a support level we've been holding here around 250. And as we zoom back in here, this is a 4-hour. We have that trend. We're still following that trend. But on the low end, we're starting to trend up here. We did come down earlier this morning, hitting a low. But we pushed back up. We're still showing a lot of buy pressure, and we're looking to test this level. We've been testing it over and over the last couple of days. We need to break through this level here around 270 or so we can start pushing higher. But as you can see, we've been trending up little by little, looking into the 30-minute also. We started to trend up, push down, trend, broke through, but we still got to break through the trend to get back into trend. But we're still showing that upward pressure here on the 30-minute. So 260, we've been kind of floating around this level, give or take. We've dipped down to as low as 246 earlier. We have that high of 272. So here's the range we're kind of hovering in right now. I would like to get back into this trend. But we'll see how that happens coming in the after hours and into tomorrow. But I'm feeling pretty bullish on Zella right now. They also have a $4 price target that was initiated a few days back. And there was also some good news published on Zella today. Let me let y'all know what it is here. But they announced recognition as a major contender in Everest Group's finance and accounting outsourcing 2021 peak matrix. I don't know what that means, but it sounds good to me. Any news that comes out that's not negative is good on my half, and it is what it is, but that's kind of how I see it, and that's kind of how I'm gonna call it. But I'm feeling real fun trading Zella. I've always liked Zella. I've made money on this one in the past a few times on those history pops there, and hopefully we're looking to do it again. So yeah, we're feeling good about this one, and we'll let y'all know how this one plays out over the next few days. I'm holding some options on here, so hopefully we go up here. Hopefully we make it work. That's all I can say. Because if not, yeah, I'm gonna be kicking myself later. Excuse me. But stock number 3, y'all, BBIG, Vinco Ventures. Yeah, this is a big interest stock here. A lot of people, I don't know if they want to call this a meme stock, like GameStop, and a lot of these AMC, and a lot of these names are starting to get out there, but I'm not real sure if they're in the same group or category, whatever you want to call it. But this has been a fun one. We've been trading here over the last week or so. Before we took a run, this is one that I noticed some news come out on. I called it a couple weeks back, probably more or less. We're down around $3. Before this breakout, I was already starting to see, something take place here. I seen this article published of a merger or an agreement, a partnership, something like that with Lemotive, similar to like a TikTok app, something like that. But once I seen that news, and they're going to provide some news here into the early week of September, which is probably going to be coming out any day now, caused this price just start jumping. People just started looking at this stock, and it just drew a lot of interest. And before you know it, we just started moving, and we broke through that $3 level. The next day, I think I was in around like 290 or so, and I ended up selling out, thinking like kind of didn't think nothing was going to happen. So it ended up breaking out though, right? I was like, oh no, I missed out. Then we took off. We hit this $10 mark. I thought I missed the train, and then I got lucky. We pulled back the next day. I was able to got in around like $6, and I felt good because I was able to make it. I called it where the green line was. I told y'all, hey y'all, if y'all missed it, let's wait for that pullback. Wait for that green line, that area here, that range, whatever you want to call it. And it did what we said. We pulled back. I got in. And before you know, we just shot right back up. So even from here was a good, if you got in at 3 and rode it all the way up, hey man, y'all way ahead. But I was able to get in around like $5.89, I forget, $6, something like that, riding it up here. I could have cashed out, I didn't. I'm holding it. We pushed all the way back down to 8. We're holding support here, as you can see, around the $8 mark, give or take. And even though we had a couple red days, haven't really been pushing much. I'm looking for the next day or so. I know there's some news going to be coming out. I'm not sure if that's what everybody's waiting on, that hype. But I know there's going to be something being published pretty soon. Hopefully it's some good news we all waiting to hear. And who knows where this price can go. Short interest on this stock, I believe last time I looked, was around 50%. A lot of short selling going on. And if we get enough buyers in here interested on some good news, we're going to have another SPRT probably pop off here. So, you know how we called SPRT? We were in that one. That one was fun, but we're looking to do it again. So, all y'all take note. For those of y'all that are new, let me know what it is. Y'all check out the videos. Y'all don't, y'all want to see what I'm calling? I don't do this for fun, man. I do this for fun, but I don't do this for fun. I'm hungry. I'm trying to get fed out here, try to get paid, So, of course, I'm going to do my homework. Always try to do your homework. It's always better. More accurate your information is, the better. But it's been fun, man. BBIG, Vinco Ventures, a lot of volume still coming in, 213% above our daily average, still kicking up shares. Just on the downside a little bit, but some sellers are going to take a break soon enough. Hopefully tomorrow's the day we'll push back up. But still looking to hold it down on this one here, y'all, for sure. Stock number 4, ANY, Sphere 3D, another fun one we've been trading here over the last, couple of weeks. I've been calling this from an early also, around $4 or so. I told you, hey man, this one's going to be moving soon. You need to get in before everybody's all up on it. And I got in, $4 or so. I only got a couple positions in here, a couple hundred. Where are we at here? No, not real, sorry. Couple hundred, it's not too crazy. But I'm up, net position. I don't know if you can see that whole thing. But, I made a good little something, got in about 429. I had 400 shares, but I took some profits the other day on the first pop. But I'm just like, come on, y'all, I'm trying to help y'all out. I want to make y'all some money too, I like trading these stocks. I keep an eye on this one. I've been following this one for a minute, And this one's been real fun, y'all. We've been riding it all the way up. We hit a high of $12 today, and I thought of selling. I was like, nah, I really feel like we're gonna push higher. They got $15 call options on this, and we're just taking a little breather right now. Some people pulled out, trying to take those profits. I've been riding this for a while though, and I'm gonna hold my 200 shares down. I'm gonna ride this all the way up. It's been fun. They got a lot of good things coming. I've been checking out their technology for their applications, their adaptabilities and things like that. Able to use it across the board, and it's real helpful in a business plays as far as their merger agreement with a Bitcoin mining with his, I forget the name, Gyfrin or something, I don't know, something like that, something with a G. Let's check it out though. Let's just fill y'all in here. Talking out my behind. It's gotta be back here. See how they've just been pushing out all kind of news though. You see this? Gryphon digital mining to be added, But this is the merger they're supposed to be having. There's a Bitcoin company, a mining company. But look, man, they got $15 calls and everything on here. So I don't think it's over for any though, y'all. If you're looking to get in, we may come back down to about $8. So just keep that in mind. I know we're holding around the 7-day moving average on the 30. But looking back on the daily, I'm real bullish on any. We broke through that wedge. We're starting to trend back up here, once we broke through this support line. So, yeah, I'm feeling real bullish on any. 1,200% above our daily average. 214 million shares today, man, massive. Looking at the 4-hour. See a lot of selling pressure there, as you can see. It's not really a level to call because these are all-time highs we're hitting here on any. All-time highs today, y'all. So best way I can call it is right here. If we're gonna come back down, we're looking to come down around 830 or all the way back down to this 790, which would be this first candle. Possibly we can call this another support, which I'll probably mark that also. You never know, we may make a bounce right here. We need to find one of these levels though to call support before we can actually call it. We'll look for that bounce, see where it's at, but this is more or less where I'm looking at. So watch, $9, 909, or what is this? Yeah, 909. If we break down, look for a bounce around right here somewhere. If not, from 820 to about 796 or so. Yeah, something like that. Within this range here, we'll find it. We'll find it, y'all. But yeah, man, this is why I'm trying to call it early. Now we got to play catch up. Now you got to get on and find, all right, where can I get on? Where can I get on? We're trying to get on before it pops, y'all. Before. We got some new ones on the radar. Zella is one of them. Before we break out. I know everyone's drawn into all the attention. Everyone wants to get on when everything is moving, everything is going crazy, everything's moving. Oh my God, gotta get on. We're gonna miss out. But once it's gone, it's gone. Because when you get on, that's when everybody's taking their money. You want to be the first one on, so when it jumps up and you need to pull out, you can pull out. You're already on. You don't got to worry about getting in. You don't got to worry about, all right, where can I get in to see how much I can make? Like, you can already figure that once you're in there. When you wait for it to pop, you know it's going to pop up. You know it's going to hit a certain level before it pulls back. You can already call it. You can be like, all right, I'm looking at this is going to break from, 260. We're looking to break up at least to, 296, $3. You see I got this trend? You got to call levels like that. So if we do have that breakout, bam, all right, we're looking to hit $3. So when I hit $3 and I start to see resistance, I'm going to look to take my profits. But if we see that pullback and it isn't really pulling back, we can still break higher and break higher. So that's just a level you want to look for in case you do see a pullback here. But you got to plan that, y'all. This is why I'm trying to put y'all in before this thing's actually happened. So Zella, we're still waiting. Nothing's really pushing up too high yet. Hopefully we can get in. Hopefully we can make some moves soon. Nothing's a guarantee, y'all, so don't hold me to that. These are just the way I play it. This is my strategy. YVR was the same way. We waited for it. We finally breaking out. Maybe we can push up to the upside. We're going to see, any. We called it. Another one. This is the one I want to fill y'all in on. Elys, y'all. Elys I've been watching also. We're still looking to find that full support on the bottom here. But we've been seeing steady volume over the last few days. We hit a high of 675 recently. And we've sold off. And they have some good news as far as a license they just acquired for sports betting. I'm not real familiar with their technology and all that. But if I'm making money on the stock, I'll probably be more interested, right? So right now I'm looking to just trade, I'm looking to get in, I'm looking to hold a position, and I'm looking to ride it up. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. And if I'm on board and we start pushing up higher and pushing up, that's when I'm starting to like, all right, well, what's this company doing? And that's when I'll dig in to figure out, all right, am I going to hold some shares? Am I going to sell them? Or, I have a better idea on where I'm standing with this stock here, if this company is going to, be profitable or not. But right now, you can see at 675, I drew a trend. Now, I did already broke the trend. I'm going to reanalyze this. This is just something I want to call out because I'm looking to get in this also. But we're testing this level as I called. I drew this trend line, a few days ago. So we're already hitting this level. I'm predicting these levels already for a reason. This is where a lot of people are looking to buy and sell at and things like that. I'm not the only one when you analyze these charts. But if you understand the fundamentals and things like that, the technicalities behind how these things work, it makes a lot more sense. It tells a story in a sense. Nothing's for sure though. That's why you got to play it both ways. Always know if things don't work out to your favor. Always have a way of going, pulling out whatever it is, making that call. But we're coming down, testing this level 560. If we're holding here, we start to push up, I'm going to look to buy. So we're holding that support here. We're bouncing though. We might break lower. We can still come all the way down. We don't know yet. I mean, for us to come all the way down, that's a good fall. So I'm hoping we really hold right here. We're starting to form green. If we can push back above, 570 or so, I'll be feeling a lot better about this. But I wouldn't call buying in until we break above around 490 or so. You can get in on the low, don't get me wrong. This is a good buy point also. I would probably buy in right now, which I'm probably doing, but the VWAP is the best way to indicate if you're really trending back up. You want to break through the previous levels to know we're on an uptrend to really give that conviction though. But Elys, I'm feeling real good about this stock. We have a high, look, of 828. We recently broke out and we're hovering within this range. We need a green day. We sold off, but we're holding right here. You see that 560, and that's the history all the way back. So we're seeing a lot of support and some resistance here around this level. So I'm feeling good, give or take, that will hold right here. Hopefully see a green day tomorrow, push back up. We've been seeing good volume over the last few days, and I want to put y'all on the know, y'all. Put y'all in the know, whatever you want to say it. But yeah, these are the 5 fun ones right now I'm looking to play. We still got the scanner scanning. Hopefully we might look at some new picks come tomorrow. I did see some kind of healthy ones also. I got on the radar right now, but just so many to choose, man. So many to choose. You can't spread your money everywhere unless you're looking to make little profits. I like to make good wins, so I like to put more on the ones I feel that are gonna jump, keep me my long term on my long side, my day trading on my day side, however they say it. But don't ever mix them up, because then you end up just making mistakes usually. But it's been fun. These are what we're doing right now. Let me know what y'all think. If y'all feeling lucky, show a thumbs up. Let me know y'all making some money. But we'll tune in again tomorrow on tomorrow's session of Morning Hype, and we'll catch up with y'all then. Peace.